Good morning, Guilderland Community Church. We made it all the way through the week, and we're on Friday, and we're going to read one more parable. This parable is an interesting one, and it's a parable of the wedding feast. It's in Matthew chapter 22. We're going to look at verses 1 through 14 a little bit longer than we normally do on verse of the day or our encouragement moment. But it's one of my favorite parables. When my kids were little, we had a parable book, and it was like cartoon. It used it took the parables and kind of fictionalized them a little bit and used animals, and they were really cute. And so we'd use that, read a parable or two almost every night. The kids really enjoyed it, and this is one of their favorites also. I want you to listen. This is Jesus telling the magnitude of. Really pay attention to how this parable unfolds, because if you think about the dramatic nature of it, and really again, we're reminding that a parable is a story that stresses a spiritual point, or is trying to drive a spiritual point home to us. And so I want you to think about this parable and really focus on the spiritual point that Jesus is trying to drive home here, because there's a lot of moving parts in here. So here we go. Verse 1, Matthew chapter 22. And again, Jesus spoke to them in the parable, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son, and sent his servants to call those who were invited to the wedding feast, but they would not come. And again, he went to other servants, saying, tell those who are invited, see, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fat calves have been slaughtered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding feast. But they paid no attention and went off, one to his farm, another to his business, while the rest seized his servants and treated them shamefully and killed them. The king was angry, and he sent his troops and destroyed those murderers and burned their city. And he said to his servants, the wedding feast is ready, but those invited were not worthy. Go therefore to the main roads and invite to the wedding feast as many as you find. And those servants went out into the roads and gathered all whom they had found, both good and bad. So the wedding hall was filled with guests. But when the king came and looked at the guest, he saw that there was a man with no wedding garment. And he said to him, friend, how did you get in here without a wedding garment? And he was speechless. And the king said to the attendants, bind him hand and foot, and cast him into outer darkness, into the place that there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Well, I hope you're having a great week, and hope the weekend's you're going to have a fun weekend, and may God bless you.